yesterday, 1st of July, 1921. And the President of the Republic of China, or People's Republic of China, gave an hour-long speech. And it is very interesting to see how China has developed. For example, they have 2/3 of the high-speed train in the world, like 20 over 1,000 kilometers. Modern, advanced, high-speed train. In contrast, in Sabah, we are still using the train that the British granted to us, perhaps in the 50s or 60s. And we have not improved an inch. And in America, they also building high-speed train, but they are way behind China. But I want to talk about why United States are the greatest nation on earth. Why? I'll give 3 reasons. One is the rule of law. They have a system of law that has been inculcated, that has been ingrained in their culture. Rule of law, the respect for the rule of law, the division of power between the 3 branches of government: executive, led by the president, you have Congress, the House of Representatives, and the Senate, and you have the judiciary. The highest court in the land is the Supreme Court of the United States of America. And even yesterday, news came about, just giving an example, that the famous comedian Bill Cosby, I watched many of his shows when I was younger, maybe from a teenager until 30s or so, because I think he acted until he was close to 70 years old. But the Pennsylvania's Supreme Court, in a majority decision 4-3, ruled that Bill Cosby's conviction had to be overturned, and he is a free man. And to me, I just admire America's rule of law, the independence of judiciary. And after reading the comments yesterday until this morning, I entirely agreed with the Pennsylvania's majority decision. The rights of the accused, the due process of law, how the accused is brought to the court, the trial, the conduct of the prosecutor. And I find it remarkable. And I fear to say that not many countries have the kind of quality in their judges and their courts like the United States. Although it may take long, and really America is a litigious society. There's so many lawyers and people go to court all the time. But you just have to admire their rule of law, their system. The system of law, especially the courts and the whole judicial system. And the reason why Bill Cosby was released, his conviction was overturned, is that there was a promise. I was not even aware of that, by the former district prosecutor to Bill Cosby and his defense lawyers, that they would not charge him in court in a criminal trial. They would not judge him or trial him in a criminal trial, and that enticed him or persuaded him to give a deposition in a civil trial brought by one of the accused of his alleged sexual misconduct. The very interesting thing in this case is that the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, ruled that the district attorneys or the prosecutor's promise to Bill Cosby is binding, although it's not written. Somewhat, there was an oral agreement, and that is the strength of the justice and the judicial system in the United States. Obviously, we do not justify the actions of Bill Cosby. Sexual misbehavior. I think about 60 women accuse him of perhaps drugging the drinks for the purpose of sex. That was very serious. But he served almost 3 years in his 10-year sentence. He was in prison when he was 80 years old and is now 83 years old. So, in a way, when I look at it, justice has been served. That in his very old age, he has served time in the prison. But what I admire most is the concept of the rule of law. Judges are independent. The courts come to the defense of the accused, and to ensure that due process, that the whole process from indictment, a person being charged, to trial, conviction, appeals, and so on, the whole due process must be fair and just. And that's what makes America great. And that's my first point. So I'll come to the second and third point in my next videos. Thank you for watching. May God bless you.